On a typical Saturday night, Saturday Night Live has long been known as the playground of the bold, the daring, and the downright outrageous. But on this particular night, the tone of the show shifted as head writer Colin Jost found himself at the epicenter of one of the most memorable comedic sketches in recent history. Titled with a cheeky nod to his own persona, the segment had the world laughing as Jost was hilariously emasculated in a way that only SNL can deliver. For those who follow late-night comedy, Colin Jost has always been known for his sharp wit and his ability to take jokes in stride. However, this time the joke was on him, and it was a moment that not only showcased his professionalism, but also his self-deprecating humor. As the sketch unfolded during Weekend Update, viewers were treated to a masterclass in roasting, one that combined celebrity culture, gender dynamics, and a healthy dose of irreverence. In this exposé, we'll explore the full context of the sketch, analyze every hilarious detail, and examine the broader cultural implications of what it means for a man to be playfully emasculated on live TV. Saturday Night Live is more than just a comedy show. It is an institution that has shaped the landscape of American humor for nearly 5 decades. Known for its biting satire, memorable characters, and fearless political commentary, SNL has always pushed the envelope. From the days of Eddie Murphy and Tina Fey to the current era of bold sketches and unpredictable moments, SNL remains a breeding ground for creativity and controversy. In this storied tradition, live sketches that take aim at the personal lives of its cast members have become a beloved, if nerve-wracking, part of the SNL experience. The show thrives on the interplay between scripted humor and spontaneous reactions, and no one embodies this better than Colin Jost, whose ability to laugh at himself has endeared him to audiences. Self-deprecation is a potent tool in comedy, one that allows performers to connect with their audience on a human level. For Colin Jost, who is often perceived as the steady, reliable backbone of SNL's writing team, this recent sketch was a moment of vulnerability and humor rolled into one. Being the subject of jokes that poke fun at his domestic life and his wife Scarlett Johansson's immense success was both a professional risk and a personal triumph. The art of self-deprecation in comedy is about owning one's imperfections and turning them into a source of humor. Jost's ability to laugh along with the jokes, even when he was at the center of them, demonstrated his deep understanding of the role that vulnerability plays in connecting with an audience. It's a reminder that even the most polished professionals have their moments of insecurity, and that embracing those moments can lead to some of the most memorable comedic gold. The sketch in question was a brilliantly absurd segment on Weekend Update, where cast member Mikey appeared as Lord Gaga, a character who is, in a tongue-in-cheek twist, the imaginary husband of Lady Gaga. With Lady Gaga herself serving as the SNL host and musical guest that night, the stage was set for a parody that would leave no stone unturned in mocking celebrity excess. Mikey Day's portrayal of Lord Gaga was a masterstroke of satire. In character, he quipped that Lady Gaga's rise to fame was due to marrying a lord, while jokingly noting that his own status as born this way was far less glamorous. The playful banter was a clear dig at the conventional notions of wealth, fame, and the supposed superiority of one's marital partner, especially when that partner is one of Hollywood's highest-paid stars. Colin Jost, who has always maintained a calm and collected demeanor on Weekend Update, found himself on the receiving end of this hilarious roast. As the sketch progressed, Jost was made to face a series of absurd comparisons regarding his own domestic life. When he pointed out that Scarlett Johansson's success brought in a lot of money from her music career, Mikey Day's Lord Gaga could hardly believe it, exclaiming, "Can you imagine, Colin, a man whose wife makes more money than he?" This line was delivered with such theatrical flair that it sent shockwaves through the studio audience. The thought of a husband whose income is dwarfed by his wife's sparked uproarious laughter and set the tone for the rest of the segment. Day continued with even more outrageous comments, suggesting that if he were in Jost's shoes, he would feel an overwhelming sense of shame and even die from the humiliation. As the sketch neared its climax, Mikey Day, still in character as Lord Gaga, delivered a final line that encapsulated the entire bit: "Oh, I would die. What a living nightmare. What a nightmare." Colin Jost, ever the professional, took the ribbing in stride, smiling and nodding as if to say, "Yes, I know, it's all in good fun." The humor was sharp, the timing impeccable, and the entire segment a perfect blend of scripted wit and spontaneous hilarity. Notably, just a few weeks before this sketch, Scarlett Johansson had been the subject of a wild joke on SNL that left her so genuinely shocked, according to Jost. This continuity of playful teasing among colleagues is part of what makes SNL such a beloved institution. It's a place where even the most celebrated stars can let their guards down and share a laugh at themselves. Historically, the concept of emasculation in comedy has been a well-worn trope, often used to undermine a man's perceived masculinity in a humorous way. For many traditionalists, being emasculated on live TV might be seen as a loss of dignity or a blow to one's public persona. However, in the modern era of comedy, such moments are increasingly reinterpreted as opportunities for self-awareness and even empowerment. Colin Jost's experience on SNL is a prime example of this shift. Instead of reacting defensively, Jost embraced the jokes with a sense of humor and humility. His willingness to be the subject of playful ridicule and to do so without compromising his self-respect demonstrates a modern take on masculinity. It's a reminder that true strength lies not in an unyielding facade, but in the ability to laugh at oneself and to grow from every experience. The sketch's focus on Scarlett Johansson's incredible financial success adds another layer of complexity to the debate. Johansson, widely recognized as one of the world's highest-paid actresses, has a career that defies conventional expectations of gender roles. By juxtaposing Jost's more modest earnings with Johansson's staggering income, the sketch not only highlights the absurdity of societal expectations but also challenges traditional notions of marital dynamics. This element of the sketch resonates with a broader cultural conversation about gender equality. In today's society, it is increasingly accepted and even celebrated that women can be as financially successful, if not more so, than their male partners. The fact that Jost's wife earns far more than he does is not a source of shame, but rather a reflection of changing dynamics in modern relationships. Yet, the sketch uses this contrast as a comedic device, exaggerating the scenario to absurd proportions. The humor is derived from the shock value and the unexpected twist on a familiar trope, inviting viewers to reconsider their own preconceptions about success, gender, and the division of domestic roles. Saturday Night Live has a storied history of pushing boundaries and challenging societal norms through humor. From political satire to personal roasts, SNL has built its reputation on a fearless commitment to comedy that is as unfiltered as it is brilliant. The sketch featuring Colin Jost's emasculation is a shining example of this legacy, a moment when a respected head writer was willing to put his pride aside and be the subject of a joke that, while potentially painful, ultimately served to highlight the absurdities of our cultural expectations. Roasts have long been a part of the comedic tradition, serving as a way to celebrate and criticize in equal measure. In modern society, where public figures are often held to impossible standards, the ability to laugh at oneself is a powerful tool for fostering connection and understanding. Colin Jost's willingness to be roasted on live television is a testament to his maturity and his commitment to the craft of comedy. It demonstrates that true strength lies in vulnerability and that the ability to laugh at oneself can be a transformative experience, not only for the individual but for the audience as well. The cultural significance of a successful roast extends beyond mere entertainment. It often serves as a commentary on the state of society, reflecting both our hopes and our frustrations. In this context, the sketch is not simply about one man's earnings or marital dynamics, it is a microcosm of the larger debates about gender roles, success, and the evolving nature of celebrity. It invites viewers to question what truly matters in a relationship, in a career, and in life itself. The legacy of moments like this sketch is likely to influence a new generation of comedians who see in Colin Jost's performance a model for how to handle criticism, embrace humor, and challenge societal norms. As comedy continues to evolve, the lessons learned from SNL's fearless approach to satire will undoubtedly shape the landscape of late-night television and beyond. For aspiring comedians, the example set by Jost and by the entire SNL team is a powerful reminder that sometimes, the best way to overcome criticism is to turn it into art. For many viewers, Colin Jost's reaction during the sketch is deeply relatable. In a world that often demands perfection, the ability to laugh at one's shortcomings is a rare and admirable quality. Fans have taken to social media to express their admiration for Jost's good humor and his willingness to be vulnerable on live television. His reaction, a mix of amusement, slight embarrassment, and genuine self-deprecation, has sparked a wave of supportive messages and memes that celebrate the beauty of imperfection. Colin Jost's response to the roast is not just about taking a joke, it's about turning a potentially humiliating moment into an opportunity for empowerment. By owning his part in the sketch and laughing along with the cast, Jost sends a message that resilience and authenticity are far more important than maintaining a facade of invulnerability. This is a lesson that resonates with millions, reminding us that true strength often comes from the ability to confront our own insecurities and to transform them into something that unites us all through laughter. The impact of this moment extends beyond SNL and the immediate audience. It contributes to an ongoing dialogue about the pressures of celebrity, the evolving definitions of masculinity, and the role of humor in navigating life's challenges. In a culture that often glorifies perfection, moments like these are a breath of fresh air, a reminder that even the most successful figures in Hollywood face moments of vulnerability, and that these moments can be a source of strength rather than weakness. As the entertainment landscape evolves, shows like Saturday Night Live continue to push the envelope in terms of innovation and creativity. The willingness of the cast and crew to tackle controversial topics and to use humor as a vehicle for social commentary is one of the reasons why SNL has remained relevant for nearly 50 years. The recent sketch featuring Colin Jost is a perfect example of how live television can be both a mirror to society and a catalyst for change. The legacy of this moment will undoubtedly influence the next generation of comedians and writers. Aspiring artists are already looking to Colin Jost's example as a blueprint for how to handle criticism and how to transform personal vulnerabilities into comedic gold. In doing so, they are not only continuing the tradition of SNL but also ensuring that the spirit of innovation and fearless humor lives on in the world of late-night comedy. At the end of the day, what makes moments like this so memorable is the power of laughter. In a time when society is often divided by political and cultural differences, humor has the unique ability to bring people together, to break down barriers, and to remind us that we are all human. Colin Jost's performance on SNL is a shining example of this power, a moment that will be remembered not just for the jokes, but for the way it united an audience in shared mirth and understanding. We've journeyed through every aspect of the unforgettable SNL moment when Colin Jost was hilariously emasculated on live TV and took it like a champ. We've explored the sketch's creative origins, analyzed the nuanced interplay of gender dynamics and celebrity culture, and reflected on the broader cultural implications of such fearless humor. Colin Jost's ability to embrace the roast with grace and self-deprecation is a lesson in resilience, a reminder that even in the face of harsh criticism, true strength lies in owning your imperfections. His performance, along with the biting wit of his fellow cast member Mikey Day's Lord Gaga, serves as a testament to the enduring power of live comedy to challenge norms, spark conversation, and bring people together. As we continue to navigate a world that often demands perfection, let us take a page from Colin Jost's book, Laugh at Yourself, Embrace Your Vulnerabilities, and Never Let the Opinions of Others Define Your Worth. The legacy of this moment is not just in the jokes that were made, it's in the way it reaffirms that authenticity and humor are the true hallmarks of modern celebrity. Thank you for joining us on this in-depth, no-holds-barred exploration of one of the most sensational moments in recent SNL history. Stay tuned for more explosive celebrity news, expert analysis, and the latest trends in entertainment as we continue to break down the stories that shape our world, one unforgettable moment at a time. If you like this news and want more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends. Until next time, sensationalist family.